Hey y'all, Rick Sky here, and I've been YouTubing for many years now. I'm an independent YouTuber, and if you haven't subscribed, be sure to do so and ring that bell to be notified whenever I post another video. But with that being said, I want to talk about the must-have camera gear that every YouTuber should have in 2019. Now, obviously, this gear it may be low end for a lot of folks, but it may be high end for a lot of folks. I mean, there's people that are at all different levels within their YouTube career. So with that being said, I just want to talk about my 2019 gear. So number one obviously is a drone. Everyone should have a drone, and those are I mean that's a perspective that no other camera out there can capture. My go-to drone in 2019 at the time of posting this in March of 2019 is the Mavic 2 Pro, and you can expand this video's description and check the link there to find where to order it online, and also all the other gear that I'm about to mention. So yeah, Mavic 2 Pro is my go-to drone for 2019. It's probably on the higher end. You know, in all sincerity, you could get by with a Mavic Air and be just fine. The action camera of choice, and you're probably wondering, well, what's that thing on your head, man? That is my action camera of choice in 2019. It's the Osmo Pocket. And what I like about the Osmo Pocket is that I can mount it just like I mounted my GoPro, but unlike the GoPro, the Osmo Pocket is gimbal stabilized. So you've got a mechanical gimbal that is stabilizing that video. At least with today's software stabilized video, although it can be somewhat convincing, it's not as good and as smooth as gimbal stabilized video. This little sucker will do 4K 60. It's worth mentioning, without a waterproof housing, this is not waterproof. So, you know, GoPro wins there. Their cameras, their current model GoPro, is somewhat well waterproofed, even without an external case. This is definitely not. But for dry use scenarios, this is awesome. I can strap it on my head, I can capture the action, and it's gimbal stabilized. Check out my Osmo Pocket playlist and see for yourself how cool it looks. Now, the video and microphone that I'm filming this video with, and this is in autofocus, by the way, which is super cool. I'm filming this in 4K. The camera body, you can expand this video's description and find it there. There's several models of Sony Alpha cameras available. This is the one that I'm currently using, and I've been super impressed. The autofocus is great. The you know, just the overall battery life is amazing. That was my gripe with the previous generation Sony Alpha, is that the batteries were smaller, and I found that I had to carry multiple batteries, and it wasn't an issue, but it was less than optimal. With this thing, I can take one or two batteries, and with two batteries I'm probably good for the entire day. That's how good the battery life is. The audio, this is just an affordable microphone that I've got attached to the Sony Alpha, and this camera, the camera lens rather, is it's probably going to blow your mind, it's not a Sony branded lens, and it's not a Zeiss lens. And it's super small and it's super lightweight, and it covers 28 to 75 zoom range. So to take one lens and not have to deal with potentially introducing dust or other elements into your camera's body when you're doing a lens change, this is one that I can put on the camera, take out, photograph and video a variety of different situations, and not have to worry about changing my lens. It's got a constant f2.8 aperture. And I found that it's, you know, as you can see in this video, I'm filming this video at around 50 millimeter focal length, but it's just, I mean, it looks good. I mean, it's not as good as a prime lens, a fixed focal length lens, but I think it looks really good. So, yeah, camera body, good microphone, and again, this is on camera mic because I kind of want to capture the environment too. I'm out in the wilderness, and, you know, in that scenario, I didn't want to deal with micing myself up. Also, it's nice to not have to synchronize the audio from an external device with the camera's audio within post. Not that that's difficult, it takes a few seconds, and you can find out how to do that on my website. Check out my blog, I've got a tutorial for how to synchronize external audio with camera's audio. But yeah, this thing, you know, these three things, so a drone, Osmo Pocket, a quality camera body and lens such as what I'm using, and a microphone. And if you want to take it a step further, obviously get you a lavalier mic and a digital audio recorder, and you can find that within this video's description too. It's what I use primarily for my green screen work. I'll use the lavalier, so I don't get the room echo from the green screen. But when I'm out in nature, I like this. And what I like about this mic is that I don't have to deal with batteries. It's powered by the camera body. How cool is that? And it doesn't drain the battery a lot. I mean, I haven't noticed a huge battery dip because I'm using this microphone attached to the camera. So it's a matter of the quality and the type of work that you want to do. So again, I'm an adventure channel, so I'm out in the woods. I'm out in the Appalachian Mountains hiking around. I like to keep my kit light, but I like to have quality performance. Near professional quality performance from all my cameras, and I'm able to achieve that with these. And again, Osmo Pocket 4K 60, primarily my B-roll. My action sequences when I'm hiking down the trails, when I'm doing that sort of stuff. That's what I'm using it for. Face on video, obviously I'm using this camera primarily, and for the really cool shots, popping out the drone and capturing those aerial moments. And what's cool about the Osmo Pocket is that a lot of times where a drone may not be illegal to fly there, but it may not be optimal. Maybe there's a lot of trees, and maybe you're not that experienced of a drone pilot. In that scenario, you can capture drone-like, not as good as drone, but pretty close from this Osmo Pocket because it's got a gimbal on it. So, hope this video helps. If it does, be sure to subscribe, ring that bell to be notified whenever I post another video. And feel free to support me on Patreon if you choose to do so as well. You can expand this video's description and then click the link there, or just go to Patreon and search for iRig Guy, and you can choose to support me. I'm an independent YouTuber. This and all of my videos are made possible because of people that subscribe to my channel, people that share my videos, people that choose to support me on Patreon. And if you're looking for this gear, check the links within my video's description because those links will help me as well. So if you're looking for drones, cameras, anything, check out my website or check the links within this video's description, and it helps me tremendously. Thanks for your viewership, and y'all have a good day. Hey y'all, iRig Guy here. Thanks again for your viewership. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and ring that bell icon to be notified whenever I post another video. If you're looking for iRig Guy's Adventure Channel merch, like this t-shirt and a lot of other cool stuff, expand this video's description. You can find it all there. Y'all have a good day.